didn't just move, I deleted my entire existence. It started when I landed my dream job at a tech firm in Seattle. My parents were proud, but that pride felt more like ownership. When I moved into my studio, my mom insisted on being my emergency contact for everything: my lease, my utilities, even my HR paperwork at work. I thought it was just her being a helicopter parent. I was wrong. The first red flag was a notification from my bank. Someone had changed my recovery email. When I called the bank, they told me a woman, identifying as my mother, had provided my social security number and verified that I had lost access to my account. She told them I was going through a mental health crisis and needed her to manage my finances. I confronted her. She didn't even apologize. She said, "You're making a lot of money now, and we just wanted to make sure you weren't wasting it on things you don't need. We're looking out for your future." I changed all my passwords and set up two-factor authentication. I thought that was the end of it. Then I came home to find my front door unlocked. My dad was in my home office going through my physical filing cabinet. He had used a locksmith, claiming he was the co-owner of the condo. "I'm just organizing your tax documents," he said, without looking up. "You're too disorganized." I lost it. I told them if they ever entered my home or touched my accounts again, I'd file a restraining order. My mom started wailing, saying I was discarding my family like trash and that blood is thicker than a lease agreement. For 2 months, it was quiet. Then I got a call from my boss. My mother had emailed the CEO of my company pretending to be my therapist, claiming I was unstable and asking for my work schedule so she could monitor my progress. That was the moment I realized they weren't just overbearing, they were saboteurs. I spent the next 3 weeks planning my exit like a heist. I didn't tell a single friend. I didn't post a single photo. I found a new job in a different state, one that allowed me to work under a professional pseudonym for my public-facing tasks. I sold my furniture on a private marketplace. I packed only what could fit in my car. On a Tuesday morning, while they thought I was at a team-building retreat I'd invented, I drove 800 miles away. I left a single envelope on the counter of my empty apartment. Inside was a copy of the police report I filed for identity theft and a note. "You wanted to manage my life. Now you have nothing to manage." 3 days later, my burner phone lit up. My mom had found the empty apartment. The voicemails went from, "Where are you, honey?" to, "You ungrateful brat," in less than an hour. She tried to call the police to report me missing, but because of the police report I'd already filed, they told her it was a civil matter and to stop calling. They still try to find me. They send messages to my old college friends and distant cousins, but I have a new name, a new city, and a door that stays locked. Sometimes I feel guilty, but then I remember the feeling of my dad sitting at my desk looking through my life like it was his own. I'm not a daughter to them. I'm an asset. And today, this asset is officially off the market.